Hey, welcome back everyone. Let me tidy this up just a little bit. Let's work another setting up functions problem together. So you can see the figure in front of you is a waiting room in an office whose external dimensions are x and y. And the unit is to contain 200 square feet of floor space. Now what's a little bit, I guess, confusing here is that this is the entire unit, all of it, the office and the waiting room together, so consider that. And it has external dimensions x times y, and the floor space is supposed to be 200 square feet. Now I'll end up erasing this, but what we do generally to simplify floor space calculations is use the product of the external dimensions unless you're told otherwise. So the floor space in the total enclosed area, if you will, is x times y, or 200 square feet. So the external dimension y is related to x. It's 200 divided by x. Okay? Alright, let me erase this part. Now, the additional part of the problem is that the walls cost $300 per running foot. It says express the cost C of the walls as a function of x, disregard the wall space above the doors and the thickness of the walls. So we'll ignore the thickness. Okay, so flatten it out two-dimensionally. And then what we'll do is also disregard the space where you have a doorway. Okay, so there's a missing 3 feet here and here. Okay, this is y still. This is x. This is also y. Now, internally though, this space plus this space total x minus 3. Also, this part of the wall plus this part of the wall total x minus 3. In other words, take the original length x and subtract out the open doorway, if you will. Okay? And then identify your cost. Now cost is per running foot, so all of these guys are in feet. So by running foot we mean just kind of go along the perimeter. So we have, it looks like the number of running feet would equal this guy x plus, and I'll just circle as I go, x plus y plus x minus 3 plus another y plus finally another x minus 3. Okay, so let's sum that up. That looks like 3 x's plus 2 y's and then minus 6. Okay, so that's the number of running feet. Now it's $300 per running foot, so the cost is $300 times the number of running feet. But read your question again, and when you read again it says express, and you always want to pay attention to that word express. Express the cost of the walls as a function of x. And so remember, in the previous step we found that y indeed was related to x via the floor space calculation, and so y is 200 divided by x, and this expression would give us the cost in terms of x. And for our purposes, there's really no need for you to simplify, although you could if you wanted to. Just make sure you're careful.